Though I expected it, but at least I got scared. When the car was first rolling, after it had rolled twice, 3 times, 4, then the 5th time, I had to settle. I tried to get out through the window when the car was not yet stable, so I hurt my fingers. I just saw blood coming out of the windows.
You attack here, 300, turn medium right.
Local competitors are able to do a recce of the long course a week before the rally begins. The navigators make their notes on the rough conditions of the roads. Susa's navigator, Edmund, is determined that this year they will complete the rally again.
I want her to be the champion of the year. I want her to lead. I want her to be on top of the men. If she's not number 1, at least she should be the first best free.
The navigator and driver partnership is crucial to their outcome in the race.
Good communication leads to success between the navigator and the driver. You have to respond when he reads, when he cautions, when he gives you the next take. You have to respond so that he gets satisfied that you are listening and you are together.
Susan is still facing the possibility that her car may not be ready for the race.
Now today is Sunday, my shock absorbers are not yet in Uganda, but come Monday or Tuesday, Simon from Nairobi will have delivered them.
Layla's husband, Omar Mayanja, is her navigator.
I think Layla is hungry for this. Yeah, she hasn't had a good result in a while in a rally. Specifically, we've not finished the Pearl of Africa rally because this is a rally that has a very high rate of attrition. A lot of people are going to drop out. So really, I would say among the Ugandan crews, we're looking at maybe a top 3 position.
Despite being a multi-trophy winner and the highest placed Ugandan in last year's rally, Rose isn't able to find sponsorship.
I tried to get sponsors from many companies, but I failed.
It's the end for Rose. She has to withdraw from the rally.
Hopefully, we'll keep praying and hoping that she'll come back, because she was good competition.
Rally as a sport is really expensive, so having a sponsor by your side allows you to do more than if you are getting money from your own pocket. You don't have spares and things like that. So having a sponsor allows you to be able to rally better, to have better results. Sponsorship is a must.
It's 2 days before the race and Susan's shock absorbers still haven't arrived. Without them, she won't be able to race. She'd be risking her and Edmund, her navigator's life. She's making frantic calls to Nairobi, trying to track them down.
Hasana, Nairobi.
She's facing the real possibility of having to drop out.
Join me again after the break here on Witness.
Leaders are remembered, be they loved or feared. Alone they are inscribed on the pages of history. But what of the men and women whose hands build their monuments and whose blood stains their battlefields? The people who, against all odds, wield the power to reshape history. People in Power, at this time on AlJazeera.
Mental disorders affect millions of Chinese citizens. But with a chronic lack of support, is this a social time bomb threatening to leave victims and broken families in its wake? 101 East, at this time on AlJazeera.
A debilitating condition afflicting millions of women across the developing world.
Sometimes it is not possible to cure a patient with fistula. We have to prepare her psychologically.
Revealing the human stories behind fistula and its intimate connection to poverty. Exploring global maternal health, birthrights, at this time on Al Jazeera.
To intervene or not to intervene.
A no-fly zone begins with an attack on Libya.
As NATO draws contingency plans,
including potential military options,
and Europe seeks UN authorization,
the current UN mandate does not authorize the use of armed forces.
We ask, is a no-fly zone just the beginning?
Once again, we are being tested.
And how will military interference affect Libya and the revolution beyond? Empire, at this time on Al Jazeera.
Welcome back to Witness. I'm Rida Fakhri. We're on an extraordinary ride with Rose, Susan, and Layla as they prepare to take to the rugged roads of the Pearl of Africa Uganda rally.
All excitement, maybe and smiles on my face. It's not like yesterday when I was crying. But now I'm happy.
It's the day before the rally and Susan's shock absorbers have arrived. Just in time.
Is that what you wanted?
Today is the start to the Pearl of Africa Rally 2009. The 33 drivers go to the presentation podium where they'll be flagged off in a ceremonial start. It is the biggest rally event in Uganda. And over the course of 3 days, thousands of spectators will turn out to see their favorite drivers competing. Top-seeded Ugandan driver Riaz Kurji, driving as car number 1, is the favorite to win. Layla and Susan are expecting to have to push themselves and their cars to the limit to try to give Riaz and the other international drivers a run for their money. They've got a chance to win the Best Ugandan Driver or Best Lady trophies, but what they really want is to win outright. The rally has 2 parts. The first day the drivers compete one at a time on a short circuit of 2 kilometers, racing against the clock. Their times determine in what order they'll start on the crucial second day. Riaz Kurji is the first to go. He's setting the pace.